Good evening! Welcome once again to all of my petits papillons. This is the Corundum Cat once again, and we are picking up with our long play of I almost said Skies of Arcadia of Shadow Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts Covenant. Here we are on episode 10, and thank you as ever to the Almighty Tim for joining us so promptly. Let's see, where are we at? I know I can remember, and I shouldn't be making noises into the microphone. Apologies for that. So we are back in Petrograd. Last time we attempted to dropkick Rasputin. He sells nothing except for merchandise. However, so we needed something better than professional wrestling to deal with Russia's greatest love machine. We went on a little vision quest into Turkey, met up with T.E. Lawrence, once again, found the last original member of Sapientis Gladio when they were still a just mystic organization that was not trying to take over the world every night like Pinky and the Brain. Yuri traveled into the depths of his soul along with Karen. That's some third date stuff right there, but it seems to have went pretty well for him. Fought through a mirror palace, beat up Amon, the one of the Demon Lords of Destruction, so that we'll have the power to take on Rasputin's soul-pacted Demon Lord, Asmodeus, and that's probably good enough to get me demonetized talking about evil monsters already. So, we're back here. We were directed to... I don't remember how to get to that bridge. I think it's this way, but the bridge where we had a brief assassination attempt against Anastasia, who is now a full-time member of the party, and we are finding a cutscene, so this is probably correct. Huh? That voice. Oh, is it creepy Jean in my soul again? It sure is. Oh, Yuri, I've been waiting for you. I was just here. I was here last session. That's a much quicker turnaround. What do you want? What's the matter? Did something happen?
You resurrected Amon, didn't you?
Everybody's giving grief. You bet. Now I can finally give Rasputin what he's been begging for. Blammo! I'm not convinced that Yuri is taking this seriously. Like, he was all emotional about how things shook out last episode.
That must be why.
I'm just waiting for horns to pop out of the little girl here, start glowing, shooting fire everywhere. Being like, now I'm complete, you know? Huh? Why what?
This whole world has been shaking. It's been coming in really strong waves, like it's filled with life or something. I feel forces coming from the different class doors. Amon must have summoned some really powerful fusion monsters.
Dude, how possessed am I?
I think the spirits of the 6 classes with...
Oh, no, this is a tutorial. Oh, thanks, John. Got the chance. Greater powers. Metal Gear. Yeah. Okay, so we can have 2 levels of each elemental class of fusion. Now we can have 3, but we have to hunt down, like, trinkets to unlock them. And I think you would then have to beat up the demon? I'm not sure, but probably.
That's right. Look for something like symbols that represent them. Something like that. If you find anything like that, you could check the altar stones again.
Okay.
Well, I'll keep trying to find out about that creepy tree. See you.
Hey, John. Pay rent. Symbols of the 6 spirits, huh? No faith that the audience is going to... I'm not saying I have no faith. I'm saying the writers had no faith that the audience could pay attention for 12 uninterrupted seconds.
Are you alright? You just collapsed all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just John calling me, that's all. I'm super haunted. John? She gave me a clue about how to release my power. I'm really grateful. Which, okay, yeah, no, kudos to creepy little girl inside my soul. Kinda redundant. I think this is... We already alluded to this treasure chest. Yeah, alright. Theft will continue later. I'm not 100... I don't really recall how many of the level 3 fusions are actually, like, better than Amon at beating up monsters. It's Prince Yosipov! He's just been waiting to cap Rasputin. I've been waiting for you. I'm Prince Yosipov. I'll show you the way out of the... No, dude, we need the way into the Winter Palace. That's how doors work when you're in the hallway. This way, then. Nobility, man. They ain't no coming from going. Once you get through here, you'll come out in a secret room in the palace. Where? You must hurry. The banquet will begin. What room? What floor? God. It's like they've never snuck into a palace to assassinate nobility before. Or, okay, technically a member of the Imperial Court, not actual nobility. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. At least we brought a lantern. This passage was made over 100 years ago. Not even Rasputin knows about it. A bold claim for an evil sorcerer who's sleeping with the queen. It's the only way to get inside the palace unnoticed.
Thank you, Prince Yosipov.
Not at all. The Tsar will be overjoyed when he sees you're okay. I mean, probably true by all accounts. If we're looking for redeeming qualities of Nicholas II, he was quite fond of his family. Speaking of redeeming qualities of Nicholas II, there's not a whole lot we're going to be talking about tonight. But we will be talking. Prince Dmitri will be waiting for you in the room on the other side. By the way, this is a monster-filled dungeon I'm sending you into, Princess. Please, look after the princess. In the monster-filled dungeon. Don't worry, we'll take care of her. Strikes a pose and still gyrates slowly. The man knows he has an audience and he loves it. I'll keep guard at the entrance here. That place is full of monsters, you know. Okay, Anastasia, let's go see your dad. Okay, Now, did I just complain that Yuri was perhaps not taking things seriously enough? I did say that. I'm going to flip right around and say that this is my favorite primer for let's go do a very public assassination. Let's go see your dad, Anastasia. See if he's got any problems that need to be taken care of. If maybe any of his ministers have become a nuisance. Okay. Well, we've got a lantern, we've got an evil labyrinth, we've got a save point. We've got a skeleton changed to a wall at the start. That's always a good sign. I bet we can open it with... Oh, wait. They're going to make me match symbols? The gate has... Did I need to study up on my Cyrillic before this session? Oh, no.
That's not a symbol. It's a perfect good Cyrillic character.
How do you read it? Da? There. Okay, I was close. Oh, I did need to brush up, but I've done a little.
You're not very scholarly, are you?
This squiggly wardrobe is red.
Duh.
Like death? Hey, yo, skeletons, you got anything for... Pure white bones from... I was joking about the skeletons having anything for us. Okay, big fans of Wagner, the skeletons. Oh, sweet, that's Karen's multi-hit upgrade. That's nice. Get some good combos in Rasputin. Okay. The symbol is there. pronounced "de," huh? I'm thinking I should have brought a sketch pad for the side of my desk here. Okay. Well, chat, it's on you to keep track of the Russian alphabet.
I get it. All we have to do is move the lever with the same symbol and the gate opens.
It's not a symbol, it's a letter of the Russian alphabet.
Oh, these skeletons are loaded. Man, we gotta go break into palaces to meet Anastasia's parents more often. Okay, this is 2 closed gates. Al. And an Alpha and a Bravo, regardless of what those actually are in Cyrillic. Bravo is a dead end with an item behind it. B is lenition, or consonant weakening symbol. It doesn't have a reading. Cool, we are getting to brush up on our Russian. Hey, I know this one. A is read right?
Wrong! When it's the Russian alphabet, it's read ah.
Okay, well, we were closer. Alright, find some levers. I wonder if it's like the one that is the consonant weakening levision. Oh, I should double back and use a 10. Yuri and Karen are still messed up from delving inside his soul. We got a couple of spooky looking. Okay, I'm pretty sure the jacks, whichever one's in this scent. Okay, I think the jacks are going to be immune to fire, but let's find out. We're going to get both Jills anyway. Take it away, Karen. Oh, their faces! Not immune to fire, take half damage from fire. That's fair enough. I buy that. They don't have a lot of...
Oh! Agony skeleton! He looks so sad, he's just dancing! I don't like that they call it agony. I want to be friends with the skeleton. Man. I'm genuinely disappointed by that. Okay, we can't catch multiples. Though for sake of argument, I'm curious if Gale Spin will one-shot these. Empiricism! Okay, it does not. It does not. That's fine. That's why we're carrying ceramic pipes. Yeah, one round of physical will probably do for these boys. Let's see how tough an agony skeleton is. Not that tough. It looks like it's about 120. Oh! Should I move Anastasia back into the party to start taking pictures? That's a hard sell. Because I like pictures, but I also like my regular party. Okay, first thought, let's use a tent back at the save point. So everybody is at full. Okay. Yuri and Karen got their health and their MP back up. Nice. And let's go raid a palace. Oh. This is a switch. E. Okay, we haven't seen E. The E is read yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. It says E, and that's pronounced yeah.
Heard a gate opening in the distance.
Now, I don't know that there's going to be any reason that we don't want to just open every gate we come across. Perhaps we'll find out. Okay, I can't get. Yeah, we're gonna go. You know, we're gonna go for the knockdown on the two in the middle, and then we'll go from there. Their formation needs to be a little bit tighter. Get some damage on the agony as well. Just about exactly 100. Easy. Dialed in. TJ joining us, just popping by. I hope to catch some people. We left Peter O'Toole back in Turkey. T.E. Lawrence did not travel with us back to Petrograd, which is a shame. I mean, I would definitely trade Geppetto for Lawrence of Arabia as an active party member if I had the choice. Man, be going at it with a saber, Bedouin style. Oh, I'm gonna hate this place, aren't I? Okay, here's a gate. The K is pronounced Ka, thank you, Anastasia. Thank you, Cyrillic alphabet. Man, can't we go back to blood typing? All Combs puzzles in this sewer. Okay, I think that was the E. I think we just passed the E gate. There's a dog in a cage. That'll almost assuredly be a dog fight. Let's check that. This is the Ka. Yeah, okay. We just saw that. It's at the other end of the waterway. We'll open that. Okay. Peter O'Toole should be a Shadow's character and transform. Oh, like Don Quixote on server. You know, if we could get all of the different forms of David Bowie, right? Get the Thin White Duke, get Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Sane, you know. How is this dog still alive? It's been in a cage for 100 years. Is that an undead dog? Are we gonna fight an undead dog? Necro, yeah, that's a zombie dog. Another wolf. You're a zombie. Never thought I'd run into a half-dead wolf. No, fully dead, man. The skin came off. Half-dead. Wrong. I'll never die. I love the taste of live wolf flesh. I ate so much, I became immortal. Alright, legitimately scary. And so you're just going to hang around this world forever, huh? Poor guy. Okay, you can slip through those bars. Those are really wide. We are going to fight him. But he's undead. Undead in this game do a lot of status effects. So let's see what Blanca has got. Ring abnormalities is good. Do we have physical abnormalities? Oh, these are all individual. I think the zombies do paralysis? It might be petrification. It's one of the P's. So it could also be panic. Okay, so it's one of... You know what? We'll start with paralysis, and we're not that... if we lose, we'll go for the other one. Yeah, I'll be your food. I'll help him rest in peace.
If you refuse to die, let me give you a little helping paw.
You look pretty tasty. I lap you up. Guts, fur, bones, and all.
I've been getting kind of close with the dog voices sight unseen. I don't know. All right. Well, obviously we're going to start hitting them with Soul Comet and see how we let's dial in that health bar. Ooh, high defense. Only did 74. Maybe he only has 100 health. Yeah, he's not hitting terribly hard either. Yeah, not great, but what else do I... Do I have Crest Magic that will hit particularly harder? Let's try Gale Spark. More hits is more fun. Twice as much mana, almost the same amount of damage. Ah, called it. Paralysis. Yep, zombies. Okay. Oh, and that gave him 2 turns in a row. Let's not use Gale Spark again. Let's stick with Soul Comet. This is going to take a little while. Okay, gonna have to heal this next round. Probably gonna have to soul heal after that. We can do a little more before soul. That's fine. Cure will be sufficient. Should not have waited for the strike on that. That was riskier than it needed to be. Oh, his eyes are hanging out. I just noticed that. I don't like that. Catching the last pixel on those. I'm making myself sweat. Anyway, where are we going to be picking up for classroom hours? We are in a dungeon, and 125 health, 5 soul. It's probably going to be 2 more soul comets. Risky, but I think we can do it in a sprint. We were talking about the final 3 of the Romanov Tsars last time. Alexander's the second, the third, and then Nicholas II, current Tsar of Russia in our timeline. You know, that would probably be enough. That would probably be fine. That might be 2 more casts. So let's heal up. And we'll play it a little safe. And if we don't get it this round, we'll have to soul heal next round or the round after, but at least we'll still be in the fight. Okay, good, just enough. Now these evil wolves be everywhere. Public service announcement: getting rid of zombies.
My body is crumbling. I'm gonna die.
Die with dignity. That's the way of the wolf.
It was nice of him to give us a paw print before he, vaporized. This place keeps getting weirder. Okay. Let's top up HP. Let's top up mana. That's more important. And let's see. Yeah, so we mostly talked about Alexander II and his reforms, the end of serfdom from Alexander the Liberator. Generally cool dude. Alexander III, his son, who spent his entire reign undoing his father's progressive, well, semi-liberal Age of Enlightenment forms, and then was the strongman of Russia. Sparred with Otto von Bismarck, who we have spoken of in previous episodes for the ongoing battle of alliances and hegemony of the great empires of Europe. Bismarck doing his best to inflame tensions between Russia and France so that Germany was never going to be fully surrounded by closely allied nations. With limited success, his more bellicose stance kind of worked against him when it came to Alexander III, who was not terribly interested in overseas warfare and just righting the ship at home, and he had a lot on his plate in that regard. But he spends most of his time, again, domestically, dragging Russia back to the ages of full autocracy, and then he passes, survives assassination attempts a few times, and ends up being succeeded eventually by Nicholas II. Wow, they spread out a lot. Jeez. Okay, well let's catch the agony and learn. Hopefully an unnecessary combo. Nope, they're both still up. Yuck. Joaquin doesn't have any multi-hits on his physical. I can't see. Oh yeah, I can move the camera. I just never really do. All right, well we'll knock out one. Skeleton be gone. Stop comboing me! Now, I admit it's filthy rich coming from me, considering my usual modus, but come on, man. I'm the protagonist. I get to do it. Anyway, so Nicholas II takes over 1894 as Tsar of all Rus, and I won't say his first thoughts on the matter, I believe, historically, is that he was not ready to be Tsar from his father's deathbed. He wasn't unprepared, like, professionally for the job. You know, he was educated. He was expecting this, if not the precise timing. And he has a kind of a the closest thing he has to halcyon days is the very beginning of his reign. He gets about 6 years of light work. He's young. He is handsome. He has a gorgeous and beloved wife in his Tsarina. They have many children. It is mostly daughters until I think 1904 is when Anastasia is born. But I got their names slightly wrong previously. The Atma girls, there's Olga, Tatiana, Maria, and Anastasia. I had a couple of those, semi-correct in the syllables. But mostly what he has going for him is the best thing you can have when you are the child of an autocrat. He has a father who worked very hard to be a tyrant, and is therefore a very easy point of comparison. It's very easy to it's never a good sign when they're giving us Leonardo's bears. Who's got this equipped? Let's just make sure we've got a few of those to pass around. You know what? We've got enough for everybody. When they give them to us, it's usually because there's a boss who will be spamming instant death attacks. I honestly don't remember who the next boss is. I forgot there was a zombie wolf. Is this a... Oh, is that a map? Not a functional one. Okay. But, yeah, so the start of Nicholas's reign, he is of a similar mindset to his father. He believes in autocracy and further centralizing the power of his office. He has very little, the reforms of Alexander II have already been a decade undone by Alexander III, so the people have kind of gotten over any hostility there. Something written on the wall, what does it say? I lost my home and wealth to political maneuverings, now in my days rotting away in here. All I have left is this locket, keepsake from my mother. It's all that keeps me going. The others who've been here longer than I have asked if I wanted to try and escape with them. I politely refused, even if I could get out of here, what would I have left in this world? I haven't been here very long, but my body's already beginning to rot. It's difficult to read on this wall. They stole my locket. My keepsake, all they had left. If only I could have it back to comfort me in death. Wow! Buzzkill. A sorrowful air drifts from the stone. Is this place... is this gonna be full of zombies? I mean, other than the wolf? Okay. Yes, it is. Objectively, there are zombies. We know that as a fact. I actually am going to double back and check the north. If it's multiple intersections, we'll go from there, but let's make sure we're not walking away from a quick dead end first. But yeah, so Nicholas is interested in autocracy, and I won't say he's good at it, but he doesn't have a lot of things working against him, I guess, is how you can say it, to start with. And yeah, he's young, he's fairly popular. He is a softer touch compared to Alexander III. It's not difficult to limbo out of that arrangement, but he manages, so good on him. His luck will kind of run out. There has been famine. There is food shortages coming out of I want to say like a cholera epidemic. Culls a great deal of the workforce. The switch from serfdom generations ago to like an urban population in the cities has meant that you have effectively a working class urban population, which you have to feed. And those are people who used to be farm workers, so that causes a certain amount of food instability. Anyway, there are, these are problems facing pretty much all of Europe at the time. Russia is just a little bit further down the line. But the things will start kind of exploding in Nicholas's face, starting with in 1904, again, same year as the birth of Anastasia, so otherwise a good time for him, with an imperial conflict, which is going to become, which will be the Russo-Japanese War. Specifically, Japan, who has modernized following Emperor Meiji, and now want to join the big kids table of Europe. That is to say, they want to conquer other parts of the world to serve as colonial holdings to extract raw materials for their own economic success. Regular viewers will know that, as always, the real enemy was colonialism.
Justice is always victorious.
But justice is always victorious. It just takes a while to get there. So Russia and Japan fight a war. A very large-scale naval conflict, particularly at the time, over control, basically political control, political hegemony, covering Manchuria and Korea. And everyone in Europe is thinking like, oh yeah, well this is, it's very racist. Do I have to elaborate? Okay, this is the gate back at the beginning. This is I think this is hard progress. There's another save point on the other side of the We're still looking for the Lenaton to try and get the item that was hidden behind it. But we'll open this one for now, before we double back. What's this? Is the door locked?
There's a faint, eerie presence coming from this door. I think someone's ghostly regrets are keeping this door sealed shut.
Somebody? Who?
I don't know exactly, but probably one of the Russian nobles that was locked up.
Yeah, okay, the guy who wants his locket. Oh, okay. So we have to find the... Okay, so probably the switch for the other side is down here. We have to double back. We have to find the locket to put the spirit to rest so that that will allow us to advance through there. Oh, it's a big circle. Okay, yeah, so we still have to find the one switch for the Lenaton gate, or however it's pronounced. I'm good at dungeoneering. But yeah, so the expectation is that the world imperial power of Russia, with its vast, military and great experience at being a colonial player, is simply going to wipe the floor with Japan. Isn't it quaint that they think they get to play with the big kids? Well, doesn't go that way. The really big naval engagement is the Battle of Tsushima. The Russians lose like 8 battleships to Japan's 2. It's an embarrassment, right? It is a spanking that is like shocking on the world stage. That quaint, cute little we just got railroads 20 years ago. Japan soundly and resoundingly defeats a great power. And the Russian fleet, like, they were, they were. It was like, oh yeah, they might be able to give the British fleet a length of their money. The British is larger, sure, but Russia's been training for style here. Anyway, it doesn't work. Myth of imperial invincibility is shattered for Russia as a whole. Embarrassment on the world stage. Teddy Roosevelt is the hosts the peace agreement between Russia and Japan. Russia pulls out of several port holdings in Manchuria, freeing Japan up for their own imperial aggression into Manchuria. For those of you who are scholars of the Second World War, know exactly how horrible that is going to get. And also foreshadowing as a literary device, Japan's takeaway from this is not just that, hey, cool, we have these, we did good, we were able to beat Russia. It's, oh my God, you guys, we were able to beat Russia. We're the best. Everything we do, militarily speaking, is totally baller. And our weird sort of postmodern interpretation of Bushido is actually a great idea with nothing wrong with it. And that is going to directly also lead into the what will eventually become like, the military junta that takes over Japan in the late 20s and 30s and leads directly into the Second World War. Because, yeah, hey, turns out it's easy to defeat the powers of the world. Anybody can do that. Okay. I kind of wish we got some more variants in these enemy packs. Like, even the arrangement of them. If only because this one's kind of obnoxious the way they split up. Maybe I need to do a different opener. But anyway, enough about Japan. I'm still talking about Nicholas. So, yeah, here's the problem with trying to be a autocrat and strongman. Is that when things go bad for the country, you're kind of the one visibly holding the bag. And this is a great blow to Russian prestige, because they lost to Japan and no one saw that coming. Nicholas takes it about as well as any autocrat is going to. There's that, losing the myth of invincibility is one thing, the blow to national prestige is the other. But there are bigger problems brewing in Russia in 1904, 1905. And, okay, hang on, this... Is that the cell where we fought the wolf? I feel like we're on the other side of the building. Okay, yep, switches on both sides. Alright, no, that's similar but different. Okay, that is the dead end that we just saw. If we go back up and around and to the right... Wow, that was loud in the headphones. Little armor upgrade. I think does everybody have those? I'll check real quick. But, yeah, no, so what was I saying? I mentioned previously the, state of the working class, effectively, in Petrograd, amongst other places, mostly in Petrograd. That's where a lot of the Russian industrial center was. Socialism is a thing. Organized socialists who would very much like world revolution. P, that's P. It's pronounced air. Well, you don't have to get so uppity about it. Dude, stop butchering her language. Stop whining, get moving. Okay, there should be one more gate back this way, which was nothing but an alcove that had a gate covering the switch. Yep, that's directly south of us. Then we should be able to double back, find the locket, and get to the palace. This is some Resident Evil nonsense. And it keeps making me lose my train of thought, having to concentrate on Cyrillic. So, I'm gonna have to heal on B anyway. I kind of want to try the new attack on her. Now, barely enough, but these things are a little bit resistant, I suppose. Lots of hits for combo scumming. I like that. We'll combine that with Deathtron Hammer, we get some truly disgusting numbers. Watch out, Rasputin. It's rematch time. Anyway, there is labor organization. Unions, basically. I mean, it doesn't translate perfectly, but it's basically the same thing. Here's the thing. Tsar Nicholas II is a autocrat of the old school. Autocrats are not super huge on things like workers' collectives, or organized labor, or really anything that challenges the way that they want the economy to be running, even when it badly favors employers who are kind of relentlessly screwing over the Russian working class in the cities. And then we come 1905, there's, I think it's at one of the iron works in Petrograd, there's several laborers are fired, apropos of nothing except they belong to one of these labor unions. Okay, that's the Lenitium, the constant weakening, that was back by the start. That was the one that had nothing but an item behind it. Hopefully that is the item we want. If it's that guy's locket, we can zip back there, come back here, get into the palace. I was gonna say, man, my mental map of this place is great. I'm not gonna say that out loud. In fact, forget I said anything. Tell me it's a locket. What do you got, skeleton?
This person's holding something.
Really? Let me see. Hey, looks like a necklace. Rob the body. Awesome. Now we can put that ghost's presence to rest. It will probably attack us. That's how these things work. But anyway, other workers of the world, or at least of Petrograd, are incensed by the idea that they could be, fired for participating, just being part of a union. This is a bad look, and it rather vindicates everything that the radical socialists have been saying for the past 30 years or so. And there is a fairly quickly that there is a general strike at that ironworks. Thousands of workers failing to show up and blocking the buildings and conducting small-scale acts of sabotage on equipment. And that spreads to being kind of a general strike in the city. Like the electricity goes out, basic services are interrupted. Petrograd is largely shut down by this general strike, and there's there is some imperial response to this, but the movement keeps going. And one of the leaders that comes forward in this in this labor revolt, which is again with the exception of some minor vandalism and a little bit of industrial sabotage, it's a peaceful uprising. It's demonstrations. It's people saying, "Hey, we want the right to organize. We want the right to be able to participate in unions. We want the right to strike without being attacked by cops with clubs or worse. And we don't want to be fired for this. We want to be able to earn a fair living. All the usual complaints of organized labor the world over." And they march on the Winter Palace. In fact, like we're doing right now, though they come in over the streets and not through the crypts and sewers. The leader of that is a Orthodox priest, Gregory Gapon, I believe, and there's a good amount of his own clergy backing him up, leading a lot of Russian women in this march as well. Let's give this guy back his locket. Hey, the mood of this place suddenly cleared, don't you think? Yeah, that ghostly atmosphere is gone. Busting ghosts, that's what we do here.
I bet his sadness was trapped here all this time. I'm sorry for what my ancestors did to you, sir.
It's actually kind of heartfelt of her. Anyway, that's all, good. I think we can proceed northwards in that case. But yeah, so larger reaction to this. There's a big labor demonstration coming to Petrograd, coming to the Winter Palace, to deliver terms to the Tsar, basically. And now this is something that has precedent, right? This is part of being an autocrat. When the people get agitated enough, they ask the autocrat to fix it. That's kind of how the Tsars worked in the days of the when the boyars were more prominent, where you abuse the peasants enough, they send a delegation to the Tsar, and hopefully he makes some effort to rein things in. Oh, it'd be Prince Dmitri in here. Cool. Except this time, because Nicholas is cracking down on wanting to be a better, stronger autocrat, and there has already been the loss of face internationally from the Russo-Japanese War. The idea of, being strong-armed by his own population perhaps is unpalatable. So the Imperial Guard meet the demonstrators in the square out front of the Winter Palace, and they start shooting. And then cannons get involved. This is Bloody Sunday. Now, there are a couple of massacres throughout history that bear that same appellation. This is the one in 1905. And this is effectively the start of the First Russian Revolution.
Grand Duke Dmitri. Oh, you made it. You're not hurt. Well then, this way.
Yeah, point me at Rasputin. Say this way. Show me where I'm going. No? Wow, who let Veronica in wearing that to this event? Okay, normally the beautiful Amethyst Cat would be the one talking about people's outfits, but woof.
Greetings. After having visited our young troops on the front line, one thing I can say to you with complete confidence is that the brave soldiers of the Russian army march on the road to a total and complete victory. Well, everyone, in celebration of the victory to come and the eternal empire of Russia, let us wine, dine, and dance. What a fool I've been.
Is that the same assassin? Didn't we kill that guy upstairs? Wait, no, he jumped out a window. And because we didn't throw him out, he survived that. This is a sloppy assassination attempt.
Anastasia.
You're alive, Princess Anastasia. We were so worried.
Hey, step back.
Thanks for worrying, Mr. Rasputin. As you can see, I'm quite well. Princess Anastasia has returned. And welcome home, Daddy!
But how?
I had a great adventure with these folk. We visited foreign lands and saw all sorts of strange and wonderful things.
Oh, is that right?
These are the pictures I took. It's a present for you, Daddy. Well, didn't I do a good job? That last one almost cost me my life.
Yes, I see. You did a very good job.
My lord. What about these robes?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Leave them to me, Your Majesty.
Someone here has plotted to kill me. Tsar Nicholas of Russia, and my family. And that someone is my counselor, Grigory Rasputin.
My lord, what do you mean?
You can drop the pretense. My daughter has brought proof of your treachery. This photograph here proves it.
Yeah, sloppy. Use an assassin who's publicly compromised, man. That's on you.
Why, you...
He's got a knife.
Don't move.
Mother!
Let her go. This is between you and me now.
You'll pay.
Okay, and they should have guns.
What?
Lord Rasputin, now's your chance.
Oh, we get to fight Veronica!
After them!
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Daddy!
Oh, Anastasia. It's all right. Everything's fine now.
Y'all be having your heart to heart. Where's my boss
My
fight?
lord.
Say nothing. I understand. Idle hands are the devil's tools. I wish to thank you.
It's fine. But it's not over yet. We need to get somewhere safe. Guess he's here.
Father, Mother, find someplace safe. Let's go, Yuri!
We're going? What about the palace?
Come on! We've got to find a way to save this country!
Anastasia!
Oh, man. I'll protect the princess. Don't you worry.
Okay, so we're gonna save
I'm
Russia.
counting on you.
You're gonna need a few decades of labor reforms. You're gonna need a certain amount of liberalization. You need to empower the
Anastasia be
Duma.
their leader?
What else? What
I
else?
think she
Oh,
might be.
sue for peace. And exit World War I on your own terms. I could go on. Actually, Rasputin was heading for the North Stairway. I think that, yeah, that's it. Also, hey, guards, why y'all just hanging out? Did no one think to get him? Ah! Okay. Machamel Brothers, why didn't you tackle Rasputin? You know what? I can't stay angry with you guys.
Their troops are going crazy. It's calling the monsters outside.
Yeah, I want something, obviously. I'm glad that in a world of uncertainty, we can always count on Machamel Brothers. I don't think we have any new equipment, probably. Yeah, same stuff that we've had. Yeah, we got some head guards in. Oh, that's a better version of the face guard. Yeah, we can pick up a couple of those. We got cash. Divvy those up later. And, oh, Akeem still needs a plastron armor. Nice, nice. Okay, upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. And all the regular stuff. We'll grab another tent or two to replace the ones we use underground. Discounts, discounts. That's so fast! And I don't even mind paying full. These boys are the best merchants in any game. A little extra armor, and let's see. Alex, I thought this was a fight with Veronica. I could be misremembering that. We'll find out. But anyway, so worth noting, in interest of fairness, Tsar Nicholas does not order the Imperial Guard to massacre unarmed protesters. He does dispatch the Imperial Guard, however, and they do respond to a workers' demonstration with volley fire. So that is on him, and the public recognizes
Yuri.
that.
Look at that!
Oh, they brought the airship. Okay, I kind of got to give this one to Rasputin. They just wanted it more.
Where is he?
There!
Here goes.
Oh, are those Pyrotons? Pyrotons? Like deer harpies. They show up in mythology from a couple different cultures. Yeah, cool. I got my cred. I know my stuff. They're already in a line, so we can probably Gale Spark them. Yeah, okay, that's an easy double. It's overkill, but we got lasers. What are we gonna do, Storm Shakes will be pretty good. I'm pretty sure these are air elemental. They're birds. And I just like using Thorn on people. Smooth.
Next time I won't be so easy on you.
Oh, yeah, okay, he was going this way. He went that way. Not sure how they surrounded us at the bottom of the stairs on the stairway, but let's hope they don't combo us too badly. Oh. Ugh, the multi-targets. Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, I really don't like that they're doing that to Joaquin while he's in Golden Bat form, but Skin of the Teeth. Alright, Arc Cure. We need it. Good news is that he should be able to just punch right through the shield that they got. Everybody else will have to use magic. Wind class. They're already wind class. Yeah, still worth trying. Yeah, briefly back to the history lesson while I puzzle this out. So, the Tsar, who'd had a decent amount of popularity early on, Bloody Sunday ends that. He is, fairly rightly pointed out, like, hey, yo, y'all in charge, this is on you. The exact number of the demonstrators of the that are killed by the Imperial Guard is debated. These things always are. The Russian military says it's like 100 and then several injured. The Leon Trotsky, who is in the picture at this point, and one of the organizers, they throw out the number that it's 4,000 good Soviet, or excuse me, not Soviet yet, but good Russian workers are killed. The truth is probably somewhere in between the two. I wasn't there, but it was pretty bloody. Cavalry in the streets, Cossacks with sabers running down, working class men and women who just said, hey, we want to be able to organize. It's bad. But, as ever, using brute force on civic demonstrations, this doesn't do anything about the underlying problem that had people organizing in the first place. And unrest and general strikes spread throughout Russia, out of Petrograd, tremendously buoyed by the knowledge that, hey, if you're peaceful, the Imperial Guard is going to shoot you in the street. So why be peaceful? Why worry about that? It's life or death. And this is the first Russian Revolution. It is not the one that you're probably thinking of when I say Russian Revolution. But the first incarnation of the Red Army formalizes in this time, and I'm greatly glossing this over. Again, entire history books just on this topic. Trotsky, a big figure. Me, talking too much to get the ring right. But eventually, the Tsar is brought to the table, if nothing else because of the economic hardship that is being wrought simply by the working class refusing to go to work. And one of the outcomes of this is a national Duma, basically a parliament or a Congress, which the Tsar will then do his best to ignore all the time and implement as little as possible. That's the first revolution, and the larger outcome is probably that this is, Tsar Nicholas had a grace period. He had the salad days. This ends that. He is viewed hostilely by much of his population following Bloody Sunday. There's a further weakening of central authority with the establishment of the Duma. No matter how little he actually honors the proclamations or decisions made by that body, the fact that it exists is still, a strike against total autocracy on his part. And, that comes on top of the embarrassing outcome of the Russo-Japanese War. Things just, again, the man is perpetually unlucky or just very, very bad at being an autocrat. And the nails in these coffins will be the First World War.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Worth noting that initially, Russian entry into the First World War, 1914, is lauded, like it's celebrated. The Tsar and his ministers are thrilled that there's a European war happening against the hated Hun. And they are hoping, like all rulers throughout all of history, they are hoping for a short, victorious war. That is just the thing to get his reputation fixed, to get him out of the, sort of proverbial doghouse in people's estimation, and to make them love their Tsar once again. Once thought of as the little father of Russia before the Imperial Guard started gunning down protesters. Scholars of history, or even casual viewers of this channel, will know that the First World War is not a short, victorious war for anyone. Definitely not for Russia. No one does great in 1914. Russia does worse than most. They are fighting Germany on the Eastern Front. Foreshadowing is a literary device. And they have a catastrophic first year of the war. They trade casualties something like 1 to 4. Reverse that with the Germans. It's not the grinding trench war of Verdun or the Somme or Passchendaele that the Western theater will see, but it is fighting uphill into mountains against getting besieged in fortresses, with very limited logistical options, bad supply lines, and machine guns exist. Asmodeus Rasputin. Oh, okay. I like his new. I like his new little tag card now that he's being openly sinister.
Veronica, you stop them. I'll set up a stronghold in Petropavlovsk Fortress.
Yes, Lord Rasputin.
Out of the way, Veronica.
Yeah, yo, this ain't your weight class, babe.
Tisk tisk. I'll see you in hell. You can't match this power of mine. A gift from Lord Rasputin himself.
Hey, yo, did he give you your wardrobe? Because I think he's making fun of you. All right, we'll beat up Veronica. Oh, wait, she's gone Unalesca on us. Okay. Night Queen. Wow! Holy Persona monster. I'm pretty sure... Okay, you know what? They can't demonetize me. I'm not monetized. Whatever. Is that... That is a Slaneshi demon. That is straight up 40k. That is 4 layers of tits, and a whip made out of a spinal column. Okay. Lovecraft, you randy bastard. So we're gonna get rid of the Puritans first. We know that they have Arc, Shield, and Shell, and we don't want her to be buffed. I forgot who I gave Arc Gale to. That's on me. That's my fault. I should double check that. I'll have to remember that for the future. We want haste as much as possible because the bosses start getting a little rough. Instant death. Oh, we found those Leonardos in the basement. You got nothing. So I feel like I should use Amon for style's sake, but I'm really liking the multi-hit I get out of Storm, and we're gonna try and rack up a really big combo for the lulz. So let's who's the last in line? Evil or divine. Okay, we can't get Blanca. She's pretty fast. Okay, but we will combo with Joaquin and with Karen. Rune Soldier Net, fertility god. Man, I'm not sure I'd say. I've seen some fertility goddesses. I'm not sure I would classify that though. It's closer than some. Anyway, Deathtron him. We cannot dropkick Rasputin, but we can shoulder tackle the Night Queen. Also, I do not want to know what was happening in the bedroom with Veronica and Rasputin. If this is when she lets her hair down. Give me them numbers! Alright, 462 is not bad. Oh, what else you got up your sleeve, Veronica? They should not have tipped me off with Leonardo's bear in the basement. That definitely. I've played games before. Ammon uses a whole lot of soul, but let's let him walk. The endo. That's a really narrow strike on that. Okay. That looks good. I don't think it was as effective as just using regular attack on her. Certainly not for that much MP. Ah, well. Karen's MP is okay for now. She'll use Arc here next time. We'll just stack some damage. We should cure in case she pulls out something that we're not expecting. Though her attempts at instant death are mostly funny. Couple rounds of basic attacks, because that won't slow us down on the grid. Alright, real good numbers. Now we gotta unfuse Yuri or he's gonna go berserk really quick. Four more rounds. He's actually only a little bit behind Karen if we kept it fused. But we won't. Okay. Preemptive healing. A little cowardice never hurt anybody. And yeah, Karen and Joaquin can have a little. They can have a little combo. Cats can have a little salami, folks. It's fine. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Yeah. Well, that's casting. Okay, real quick. We're picking up the classroom. Yeah. Russia does really badly in the start of the First World War. Not helping the domestic problems that they already had. And as mentioned previously, this is where going with the whole "I'm an absolute autocrat" thing. This is where Nicholas II makes what is going to be really his career-ending blunder. I would say. I know there's some debate about that with historians. He takes direct command of the front. Like he says, no, cool, y'all, all my generals and all, y'all just don't know what you're doing. I'm in charge of this, and that's a mistake. Touring the front for morale is one thing. Assuming command of the army does not work well for him. He's bad at it. It leaves him out of Petrograd, where resentment is already swelling due to the mass scale of death, food shortages caused by having all of those soldiers out of the fields and out of the factories, the need to feed all of the new factory workers, etc., making there's a lot going on. Amongst other things, this leaves the real-life Grigory Rasputin as one of the most preeminent chancellors in 1915, advising the Tsarina, who is left in Petrograd to run things in her husband's absence. This will lead to the great amount of personal resentment from Princes Yusupov and Dmitri and everyone else who knew the man. That will lead to Rasputin getting shot a couple times in the head. Alright, how are we doing? Resources are not great. We need to start getting out ahead of that. Soul healing for Karen first. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat here. What do we got? Oh yeah, Yuri can't read Russian. Yeah, look, he was raised apparently, in well, no, he starts the first game in Siberia. He probably should have been educated in Russian, shouldn't he? Nikolai relatedly noped out of an awkward situation. I really like that Nikolai is like, man, I shouldn't be at this dinner party in the first place. And as soon as things are going sideways, he bounces. He wants nothing to do with it. Okay, we are gonna combo with Joaquin. We are going to questionably wisely use Yuri to give a whole bunch of MP back to Joaquin, so we can use another Deathtron Hammer combo. It's like, oh, we're about to start bombing Petrograd from the air because the boss has gotten upset. Look at the time. Okay, Blanca, MP and Soul isn't great, but it's good enough for government work. Night Queen is she's down to a quarter or less. We're fine. We got this. We'll grind her down. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm upset that she's both of them. Okay, heal. Man, Joaquin has been on death's door this session. Okay. Well, for the sake of a little extra damage, we combo with Blanca. Karen is going to have to use Arc Cure. And how much Yuri's got? Oh, 15 spirit. No, that's fine. We're okay. We'll be fine. We're gonna use the greater light spirit. I think Veronica is dark elemental. Certainly she's a gribbly demon, so let's try some holy magic. Oh, which whoopsie, which we can't afford. Oh well. We'll use the Kirkland brand. Ah well. We're all running a little bit on empty. Karen can't use any of her stuff. But no one's going crazy immediately. We can do it with skin. Oh wait, I wanted her to. I was gonna say she was supposed to cure because I just totally overlooked that Joaquin is barely alive. But hey, you know what? He's fine. Okay, new plan. Combo with Yuri, and I can still afford Deathtron Hammer. Yuri is gonna unfuse. I don't think that will cancel the combo. Now to show them a real champion! Oh no! That's on me. Okay, I got cocky. Shame, that would have done it too. Alright, let's stop taunting Fate, and let's actually remember to heal Joaquin so he can survive one hit. Man, it's a shame. That would have done it too. But it's, no, I want to get the strike. I want the critical hit.
That wasn't even a workout.
That is a lie. That is the most resilient boss we've fought. Side note, if she had fought us alongside Lenny, we would have been put through a car windshield. I don't mind a level up for everybody, though. That's a good. Rasputin, you was just watching this happen?
Rasputin.
That's a villainous exit. I would complain about the physics of the airship being somehow lower than the 3-story tall building, but that's grade A villainy. That man's mustache was earned the hard way.
But how? The mistletoe? Demon.
Oh, the humanity!
Yuri!
Man punched the Zeppelin in half. I'm not gonna smack talk. Actually the coolest protagonist of his generation. Nikolai, like, boy, yeah, I'm glad I left. Okay.
shield. So much power. I suppose I have no other choice, huh? Come on! I have something to show you! The demon that dwells within me! My lord and benefactor Asmodeus! It is time to fulfill the Soul Pact! Come to this world and take this place as your holy land! In the name of the Sword Sages, I summon you to this place!
I'm drawing a line of the Latin. Also, I know it's not Latin. Boy, that escalated quickly. That got really out of hand. There were demons and a man on fire? You killed a guy with a megaton punch. Okay, alright, so, real quick. That was awesome. Top notch, no notes. I'm not doing a bit. I love this game. Incredible. What a great welcome to the climax of Disc 1. Yuri, for all that I give him a lot of crap, is the only JRPG protagonist who ever remembered that he's a superhero. When the villain was like, "Curses, you foiled me. Let me make my cool villainous escape." Mwahaha, twirling mustache. He's like, I can turn into a terrifyingly powerful flying demon. I don't know what you think you're gonna do. You're on a Zeppelin, son. And he punched it out of the sky. So, props. Everybody should be taking notes.
What's that? That huge temple.
Yeah, it's a temple to Asmodeus in the middle of Petrograd. You're gonna want to do something about that. It's bad for property value.
Looks like the castle of Satan himself.
Hey, don't drag head office into this. Blame King Solomon. It's unbelievable. I guess Rasputin's pretty determined. Well, I'm going in there. No, man, artillery. It's WW1 going on outside. Get some field guns, turn it to rubble. Oh, what else, Susan?
Hold on. We can't afford any mistakes with this guy. We need to prepare.
Karen's not wrong. Okay. Yeah, so that was a thing. Worst guards in any palace in a fantasy game. It's like, yeah, hey, how we doing out there, everybody? Yeah, no monsters will get into the palace. Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah, great. You're doing the Lord's work here. Oh, Gorby is a shopkeeper? That's news. Or is this? Do we temporarily not have access to the Majamels? Huh. Oh, he does have upgrades. Nice, nice, nice. Well, we want weapons for Yuri, always. Weapons for Blanca, always. New sword for Karen. There's Joaquin is temporarily invisible. No upgrade for him. I'm pretty sure we get his presently though. I think that's a thing that's about to happen. We just upgraded armor, and of course they're hitting us with more of them. Pick up a couple of those. Once again, all our money stops SP lowering. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know that we need that now, but I've got enough cash on hand. We're going to pick that up for the future. That's incredible. That's going to make some one-on-one fights later on much more manageable. Cool, cool, cool. We have enough Leonardos for everybody. We've got enough corals for everybody. And okay, well, that's half our cash as ever. Oh. Yeet. Okay, well at least we got a lot of shot points out of it. Okay. As ever, I'm most excited about the weapons, right? That's offense is defense. Feels like it's been a while since we've gotten a sword for Karen. Yeah, 20 points is a heck of an upgrade. Oh, and we got a new armor for Blanca. Yeah, I gotta. Next time we find the Majamels, I gotta remember to actually sell all this old equipment because I'm probably sitting on like 50 grand worth of worth of items. Okay, so I know it feels like we's all going into the final dungeon, and we are of Disc 1. Actually, that's not true. There's a couple more. It's this one and then another. Looking great, Rasputin. How you doing, buddy?
What do you want?
Why did you show up for work today?
He's dead.
I see. You may leave now.
By morning, Petrograd will be reduced to ashes. Do you have plans after that?
No, I couldn't care less. Soon my demon servants will bring death to all of Europe. After that, Asia. And finally we will destroy America.
Have your goals changed so much, Master?
Goals? I have no goals. There's no longer any need to rush. 100 years, 200 years, it doesn't matter at all. Time doesn't matter at all.
Demon magic, not even once.
What's wrong? You should be happy. You no longer have to toil in the dark like a thief. You'll soon have revenge.
After my mother died and I was orphaned, it was you who had the Vatican accept me, Master. I have done my best since then to try to repay that debt.
Yes, is that so? A sad story. But what of it? I saved you to use as my tool, not because I had any love for you.
So you have no desire to rebuild Russia? After all the effort you spent in destroying her?
Irrelevant. Why would I ever concern myself with such paltry matters?
You were to succeed to the throne of Russia and become king of all Europe. What about those plans?
You really I've disposed of such petty human concerns. For me, snuffing out human life is nothing more than an amusement.
You've been possessed by Asmodeus.
What gave it away? Cardinal?
Why did you come here? Was it to anger me? Your little plan, I've known of it for a long time. To kill me after I become emperor, you were planning on making yourself the new Tsar instead. Isn't that right?
Yes. It is true I am merely a bastard son. But it is still my right to inherit the kingdom.
Who will believe you?
My father.
So it's revenge for your mother, eh?
Yes. You're a fool. I came here to tell you something that you should already know.
What is that?
I'm more certain now than ever.
I asked what it is!
You cannot defeat Yuri.
Very well. And what makes you say that?
He's just a human. A human, but he conquered Ammon's soul. Do you understand what that means? His willpower is simply extraordinary.
Extraordinary, you say?
The willpower of a human and the destructive power of a demon. It's those two things that make him worthy of his name, Godslayer.
And he beat up God. That happened.
You may have the power of a demon, but your will is weak, and that is why you cannot win.
Interesting. And you think that you can win?
Yes.
Why are you so sure? What do you really think a puny human like you can do, huh? Oh, I see. So that's it.
So, you finally understand.
Good. So my true enemy was right here with me all along. We'll settle things between us later.
For those of you playing at home, the
First,
bishop previously
we'll have the
mentioned
Godslayer as a blood offering.
that the great demon Astaroth was unaccounted for. No longer. Also, Nicholas Conrad, bastard son of the Tsar, eldest child of the Romanovs, out of wedlock, and upset about the whole thing, understandably. Oh, is that what I think it is? I think it is what I think it is. Oh, this episode has been a treat. We get the best cutscene, and also, we had Yuri tackle a Zeppelin. Nice tuna, though. The hell is this? Nice tuna.
Tuna?
What's Tuna doing here? We're in the middle of a city. No doubt about it. This tuna swam its way through the violent waves of the Sugaru Strait to make its way here. A fine tuna. A tuna among tuna. I, too, have been called a fish out of water. This fish is perfect for me. God, Joaquin is too good. I can't even be straight man to him. He's too good.
What the hell is he talking about?
What is he gonna do with it?
You know he's gonna use it as a bludgeon, Anastasia. You're paying attention. You're a smart girl. Everyone else had to buy their upgrades. We got a 16-ton frozen tuna. Ah, this heft. I can hear the battle cry of men of the sea now. You're not gonna eat it, are you? You're gonna use it as a bludgeon, right?
I think he seriously plans on taking it with him.
Oh man, it's gonna be funny every time. Let's actually make sure that is equipped. So we have an earthen pipe, and okay, we're at 100 attack power. The tuna is 121. Yeah, straight, great upgrade, on par with everybody else. The battle cry of the men of the sea being, dude, put down my tuna. You can't stop him. He sees it, he wants it. I feel like, okay, hang on. Now we're just gonna we're close to time here. I'm not gonna start the Eider Flam this soon because I seem to recall it's a heck of a dungeon. I am gonna go around do some looting in the palace. I think we have access to a couple more rooms than before. I believe we can loot Veronica's bedchamber now that she's dead. I just don't remember which one it is. Pretty interesting what you've got there. What was that name? Daruma. It's so well carved, such smooth lines. Sure, I guess. Oh, we got the super Piroshki. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I stumbled back into the item trading subquest. Oh, no. Well, I'm not happy about that on general principle. That said, I feel like the hungry random guy is back in Garome Valley. So we'll probably stop there before the next dungeon before I forget about it. Monsters are swarming out of the freaking castle of Rasputins. Our dwindling troops can't hold out long. There's no way in from the ground. We got to think of it again from the air. Okay, yeah, no. Dwindling troops in Petrograd in 1915 is entirely fair. One of those things that they're not wrong about, in fact. God, this building is too big. I know I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. Oh yeah, wow, where was it before the plot took over? Big, ominous, strange camera angle. Why does this feel like Anne Orlando? It's the room layout. It feels similar. Exactly as many demons running around. Alright, this is the Lion Shrine. I think this is still a dead end, but it's always worth looting old locations. No, nothing in the chair? Joachim can't take the gilded throne of the Russian imperial family? Shame? Also, I see chat dropped briefly. I'm wondering if that's just on my end. If y'all aren't there anymore, well, you should be. It costs the guards like, hey, yo, where was the crazy magical lady's staying? I want to steal her. I want to steal her stuff. Oh, that's Anastasia's room. Her bear is not the problem. Eh. I don't think it's the ground floor. Ah, well, you know what? I'll just check down here. I'm pretty sure this is the statue gallery. I stand by my previous claims. There are too many rooms in this palace. Ain't no one need a palace this big. Okay, well, I see Tim back in the chat, so it's not all bad. I don't know who left tea out on the table. No one's even drinking it. You be this wasteful, you're gonna this is, you want Bolsheviks? This is how you get Bolsheviks. Oh, it's good to know I could get back into the passage to the dungeon is still open. That's something. Alright, well, you know what? We tried to loot the place. That is all that can be asked of JRPG protagonists. We are bound to commit grand larceny and petty larceny. It's there in the contract. And sometimes it doesn't work. You know what? That's fine. There will still be, you know, monsters to fight. This is the great, yeah, this is the throne room. Yo, Czar, pay me. I won't let that devil have his way with Russia, even if it kills me. By God, I won't run. I'll stand and fight. Yeah? You gonna do that in here? You wanna... Hey, yo, Nicholas II, you wanna join the active party in place of your, 13-year-old daughter? Maybe? No? Okay. Nobles. Put Anastasia in charge. She just wants it more. I've seen it. Oh yeah, back in this segment. Okay, well, maybe I'm misremembering. Thought it was the thing. Doesn't matter. That's a save point. That's close enough, and I'll stop wandering around silly. I might take a look off camera because that's going to be bothering me otherwise. Still, that takes care of. We have our next target, of course. It is Rasputin's evil magical castle, now in the heart of Petrograd, which, yeah, I guess we're going to do something about. Lord knows the Tsar ain't going to take care of it on his lonesome. Yeah, awesome cutscenes. Plot further thickens. Nikolai still in the running. No mere villainous lieutenant there for the big show. And next time, we should be finishing up with Rasputin proper. It's pretty much, I think, just going to be the dungeon. I seem to recall it's a long one. So I will do any further preparation before session. And yeah, we will once again drop-kick Rasputin. We will put him over the ropes. It will be the Royal Rumble. And that will open up the very climax of Disc 1 and finishing up Europe before the theater of operations changes entirely. For now, I think that is going to be it for the evening. Thank you all for joining, and hope you learned a lot. As ever, my petit papillon, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and a tuna is always an acceptable bludgeon. Don't let sailors tell you otherwise, and I will see you in the next one.